Hey everyone, Mac here, and today I am going to talk about the keyboards. Now, when we talk about the keyboards are the most common method to input data in a computer system. Standard keyboards are having 101 keys, and we have virtual keyboards as well. Now, when we talk about the virtual keyboards are generally used for cybersecurity purpose. To avoid any kind of spyware activities, we go for virtual keyboards. Now, let me show you keyboard as well. Now this is how a keyboard looks like. Moving forward, now we are going to talk about working of a keyboard. Now when we talk about working of a keyboard actually consists of matrix grids of wires. Now these are actually wires, and this is the inside of a keyboard. Inside of a keyboard consists of wires, and it's a grid of wires actually. So let me label this as well. This is actually grid of wires. Every keyboard is having their own microprocessor. And a ROM chip. Now I'm going to tell you the purpose of both one by one. This is the ROM chip, and this is the microprocessor. And remember that every keyboard is having their own ROM chip and their own microprocessor. The keys are placed above this grid. Example, like this is your A, this is your S, this is your D. These are the keys that is placed above this matrix grid. Now whenever a key is pressed, let's assume A was pressed. Whenever a key is pressed, the circuit beneath the keyboard is completed and a signal is generated. Now the microprocessor continuously checks for the signals. Whenever a signal is generated, microprocessor processes that signals and goes straight to the ROM chip. The ROM chip stores the preset of signals, and every signal contains a character. For example, we will be having a different signal for A, we will be having a different signal for B, we will be having a different signal for C, and all those signals are stored in the ROM chip of the keyboard, and the microprocessor compares that signal in the ROM chip and recognizes that which key is pressed by the user, and then that key is displayed on the screen. So this is the working of a keyboard. Now let's recall this stuff again. When a key, we know that keys are positioned above the key matrix, and it consists of rows and columns of wires. When a key is pressed, row and columns of wires intersected, and the microprocessor continuously checks for the signals. And let me tell you one more thing, that process is actually known as polling. When a microprocessor continuously checks for the signals, that process is actually known as polling. You have already studied that, I guess, in O levels. And when the circuit is closed, processor uses the data stored in the ROM chip to create appropriate character. Now that was all about a keyboard. That was all about the working of a keyboard, and I hope this makes you clear. I will be creating more videos on every device, so let's watch all those videos. Thank you.